thought Crawford was gonna beat him. You called it. You got it right. It looks like there might be a rematch. What do you think in the rematch? What happens?
Look, in the rematch, I think it's going to be the same.
Amir Khan has dropped a statement that set the boxing world on fire. Known for never holding back, Khan has now aimed straight at boxing's biggest star, Canelo Alvarez. According to him, Canelo isn't just beatable, he's easy to hit. Khan goes even further, predicting that Terence Crawford wouldn't simply outbox Canelo, but dominate and dismantle him in a potential clash. And it didn't stop there. Khan also issued a chilling warning to Jake Paul about a fight that could leave him seriously damaged, while making a bold historical claim about Floyd Mayweather that many fans won't be ready to accept.
Look, Jake Paul got no chance against a professional fighter like Anthony Joshua, who's been there, been a world champion, fought the best, beat the best.
So is Amir Khan a tactical mind seeing something others don't, or is this personal after his own brutal knockout loss? To understand his confidence, you have to revisit his past. Khan isn't speaking from theory, he lived it. In 2016, he jumped 2 weight classes to face Canelo, and for several rounds, shocked the boxing world. In this interview, Khan reminds everyone that through the first 5 rounds, he was outboxing Canelo with speed and movement. He describes Canelo as flat-footed and predictable, landing shots at will. Khan insists the loss came down to one mistake, getting caught by a single power shot. For him, the blueprint has always existed. The difference now is that only one fighter has the discipline to execute it flawlessly for 12 rounds.
The problem was because when I was boxing him, so a good boxer would always beat Canelo. But look, don't get me wrong, Mayweather beat Canelo as well. But the thing is, Canelo is such a great fighter. If he catches you clean, like if he catches Crawford, he can knock him out. But Crawford is such a slick fighter that he's not gonna get caught with a shot like that, you know. Obviously, I sparred with him, I fought him. He can't hit the guy clean. And those that hit him clean, I mean, he took it well, but still, Canelo's not the fastest. But he's accurate, but he's not the fastest. But like I said, at this level, you know, I think, and you have to understand, Canelo's getting a little bit older as well. He's not getting any younger. Maybe a young Canelo would have given him a better fight. But in the day, look, we all get old. Our reaction and timing and speed slows down. And I think this is a good time for Crawford to catch Canelo. Maybe a couple of years ago it would be a different story. If he fought 5 years ago, it would be a different story. Totally. But now...
That leads directly to the hypothetical showdown between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. Khan speaks as if the outcome is inevitable. He says Crawford shares the same speed and hand-eye coordination that troubled Canelo early, but with a crucial upgrade. Crawford is precise, disciplined, and ruthless in execution. Khan believes Crawford's timing is unmatched in today's era. He also claims Canelo is no longer the same fighter, describing him as lacking hunger and fire. In contrast, Crawford remains sharp, motivated, and technically superior. Khan predicts a one-sided performance where Crawford controls every round, never getting reckless or careless.
Canelo, and I'll be honest, if they fought again, it would be more dominant for Terence Crawford. I truly think if in 2026 they book this rematch, I think Crawford dominates him even worse. And I'm not saying he stops Canelo, because I don't know if that's something that Terence could get at 168, because Canelo's chin has still really never been tested like that. Like, he didn't really get hurt in the Crawford fight. He just got outboxed. But maybe he potentially would be able to stop him. But I just think it would be more one-sided than we saw in the first fight, and would just reestablish that Terence Crawford is that fucking guy in this sport right now. The top guy, the head honcho in this sport, which is, I don't know. I mean, is it dangerous to Canelo's legacy to lose to the best of this era and the best of the era previously? I don't know. Like, did Canelo ever have an era where he was the best in the world? Maybe that's the question he's still trying to answer himself, and why he would want this rematch with Crawford. But when I see this news coming out of him wanting the rematch, having the elbow surgery, maybe in his mind going, okay, my elbow wasn't fresh, I wasn't able to turn my shots over, so that's why I can win this rematch. I like the competitive nature of it. I don't like the fight for him. I think the matchup's all wrong for Canelo. I think this style of fight, in terms of what Terence Crawford does well, is counterpunching off the front and back foot, his ability to go from range with his jab, be inside with it too, protect himself, catch counter with punches. He's got just a different timing than Canelo really has on his punches, and then you pair it with with the volume that Terence Crawford can throw and his feet and his angles, this is the bad matchup for Canelo. We've seen it already, and I just don't know if the rematch goes any differently. I think Terence Crawford would have Canelo in real trouble the second time around. And again, I'm not going to sit here and be like, he'd knock him out cold, because Canelo's got an iron chin, but if he didn't already in the first fight, he would do a number. Texas Instruments 83 plus on Canelo if they rematch.
Khan also referenced one of Canelo's most debated performances, the fight with Erislandy Lara. Many fans and analysts believe Canelo struggled badly against the slick Cuban southpaw. Khan builds on that comparison, claiming Crawford is far superior to Lara in every department. He points to boxing IQ as the deciding factor. According to Khan, Canelo thrives on pressure and power but struggles against elite movers who think quickly and strike cleanly. Crawford, in his view, represents the highest boxing intelligence in the sport today. He makes opponents miss, counters instantly, and avoids danger with surgical precision. Khan believes that against a fading Canelo, this style would be devastating.
He might be even stronger than Canelo. He might pack the weight on well, that he might do really well in there. So look,
You fought them both. Like, what are the differences between them? Obviously, it's weight.
Canelo's strong and he's easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't even hit clean. So really, that's the difference. And they both hit hard. Because and you can see the strength. You know, when I was fighting against Crawford, I didn't think Crawford was that strong, but when he kind of moved me around a little bit, he is very strong as well. So look, yeah, but why does he need to give that much weight? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go up and fight Canelo?
The conversation then shifted from elite boxing to the influencer scene, and the tone darkened. When asked about Jake Paul potentially facing Anthony Joshua, Khan didn't hesitate. He stated clearly that Paul has absolutely no chance against a heavyweight like Joshua. But Khan's concern went beyond competition. He criticized promoters, specifically naming Nakisa Bidarian, accusing them of prioritizing money over safety. Khan warned that the size and power difference could lead to serious injury. He described the matchup as dangerous and unnecessary, calling it a disaster waiting to happen. For once, the talk wasn't hype, it was a genuine warning.
You've always helped me. Right, 2 quick things before I let you go. AJ Jake Paul happening this month now. I mean, it's finally happening, but...
Finally happening, like...
Well, as in it was meant to happen, then it was a tank thing.
Like, come on, man, you know...
Hit me with it.
I'm gonna hit you with it now, man. Look, first of all, I think Nakisa hates Jake Paul because he wants him dead, I think. That's what it comes down to. Me and JB had a meeting with Nakisa and he was giving big ones, which I did not understand. He's not really like, come on. But like, he really wants to see his own friend that he calls my childhood friend hurt. That is wrong, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He's chasing the money. So he's just gone straight to the money and put my man in the firing line against a heavyweight champion who can hurt him and literally cause him problems in the future as well. Don't you believe me? You believe that? I mean, AJ hitting him with that big right hand. Oof. Look, if AJ hits him with a shot like he hit Ngannou and knocked him clean out. I mean, even Ngannou would knock Jake Paul out. But that just shows, like, but you can't mess with the sport. Boxing, you can't mess with boxing. Oh, boxing is a sport that you have to respect. You're always at one punch away from getting hurt, and something bad's gonna happen one day and they're gonna regret it. They're gonna say, oh, why did we take that fight? It's not like they need the money. And if I was AJ, and so a YouTuber come to me, who's tiny, who's smaller than me, and weaker than me, and has no experience at all, you think I'm gonna say no to him? Like, come on, bro, like, and they pay big money, but let's just hope AJ goes there, knocks him out, ends this YouTube boxing, because in a way, someone is gonna get hurt badly, and this could be the fight that someone gets hurt so bad that they will never ever get sanctioned to ever.
As if that wasn't controversial enough, Khan then challenged boxing history itself. When discussing Terence Crawford's place among legends, Khan made a stunning claim. He suggested that Crawford might be the only fighter in history capable of giving a prime Floyd Mayweather real problems, and possibly even beating him. The statement alone was enough to ignite debate across the sport.
I was in the ring with him, even though towards after the 1-2 rounds, I started getting my rhythm. But I have to say, probably one of the best fighters I've ever faced, honestly. And I've faced the likes of Canelo, and I was at boxing fights like him. Every fight I've lost previously was when I was up on points, and obviously might have got caught with a good shot and got knocked out or whatever. But with Crawford, his timing was so on point. I mean, like, what a great fight he was, technician. And I'll always, look, I'm not a hater in any way. Look, even though the fight went the way it did, but I just think his timing was amazing, and just everything about the game plan he had for the fight. I mean, he's a brilliant fighter. You cannot take that away from him. And if he was to fight any welterweight, being Manny Pacquiao, being Errol Spence, being even Floyd Mayweather, I think Crawford would beat a lot of them, maybe all of them. Even like, and the only fight I would say for him would be a good fight technically would be someone like Mayweather.
Khan made it clear that he respects Mayweather's greatness, but believes Crawford presents a unique challenge. His stance-switching ability, reach, timing, and aggressive edge create a puzzle that even Floyd might struggle to solve. Khan acknowledged Manny Pacquiao as another difficult matchup for Mayweather due to volume and movement, but insisted Crawford is the more complete fighter overall. Calling anyone a threat to Mayweather is bold, but Khan believes Crawford is a once-in-a-generation talent.
The only guy to beat Mayweather in the IQ and in defense and in movement and technique would be Crawford.
Mayweather or Pacquiao, who wins?
Are they fighting? Is the fight happening? Okay, they're talking about that fight happening. I mean, I think that Pacquiao might take this time, because I saw Mayweather's last fight, exhibition fight, and Mayweather looks slow, not as fast. And also, if Manny's still got the speed, so the speed never really leaves you, So I think Mayweather could have problems going into this fight. Now, if I was Mayweather, I would have taken it, but Mayweather obviously wants to still shine under the lights, and I think it could be a Pacquiao win for me.
Manny Pacquiao is the vice president of the IBA. Your name is one of the names that's been floating around to fight Manny next. What do you think about that? You and Manny Pacquiao.
Look, I'm still young. I've still got the speed. I've still got the movement. And I still have the energy. That's the difference between me and Mayweather. Mayweather still have the energy. You know what I mean? He's only getting older and older. So look, the thing is, me, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do in my life at the moment. Nothing's come to me, pen and paper, and nothing physically come to me that I'm going to do something. But like,
Khan also addressed his own future in the sport. Rumors of a possible exhibition or comeback bout against Manny Pacquiao have been circulating, and Khan didn't dismiss them. He said he still feels young in boxing terms and believes his hand speed remains intact. He even took a subtle shot at Mayweather, suggesting Floyd has looked slow in recent exhibitions. Khan stated that if he tests himself in the gym and feels the spark, he would consider stepping back into the ring.
Now doing different events and all that. So yeah, man, keeping ourselves busy, and it's good that you're always about coming to these events, these conventions, and you come to the shows. So yeah, man.
Well, I mean, we'll talk about that in a second. We're obviously at the WBC convention here in Bangkok, so there's a lot going on. But obviously, you aligned yourself with the WBC amongst the other organising bodies throughout your career. So.
With WBC, obviously, we set it up in the Middle East for them. So we did everything. We set it up properly, yeah. We got the whole team, everything done. And then once that was set, ready to go, we did one show, and then we we passed it on to people that were going to take it to a different level. Obviously, Mauricio wanted a little bit more control of it, but he said, look, you're still part of all that stuff, whatever you need from us, and you're still part of it. But I mean, could have been done a little bit better, but yeah, we would have been smashing it, you know what I mean, with the sanctioning fees, especially in Saudi Arabia. But here's what it is.
Before wrapping up, Khan gave credit where it was due, praising David Benavidez. He shared a story of seeing Benavidez years ago as an overweight kid hitting the heavy bag, someone he didn't initially take seriously. Watching Benavidez grow into a dominant champion changed his perspective completely. Khan admitted it was a reminder never to judge potential too early. He now sees Benavidez as the real danger at 168 pounds, possibly the very threat Canelo is avoiding.
when you were in the gym sparring Manny and sparring Jose Benavidez, David was in the gym. He was this tall. Now he's one of the best pound for pound. How proud are you of David?
Bro, very proud of him. And that makes me happy because I remember seeing him in the gym training, and you know, no one paid attention to him. And I'll put my hand up. Maybe I didn't either because, you know, obviously he was a bit heavy and he was hitting the bag, and we thought, you know, he's just doing it to keep his weight down, keep fit. But look, wow, where he's become, what he's become. I mean, that you can't take away from him. What a great shot.
Amir Khan has unquestionably stirred controversy. He's calling Canelo easy to hit, claiming Crawford could beat Prime Mayweather, and warning that Jake Paul could be risking his health against Anthony Joshua. It's a mix of sharp analysis and explosive opinions, all coming from a man who shared the ring with the sports elite. Do you agree that Crawford dismantles Canelo with skill and intelligence, or is Khan underestimating Canelo's power once again? And is comparing anyone to Floyd Mayweather crossing the line? Share your thoughts in the comments, like the video, and subscribe for more boxing breakdowns. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next one.